Vision 2060, what makes it stand alone, contrary to Vision 2030, are two things. One, it's going to be people-driven. And I believe my colleague knows that we're having the 2010 Constitution, where for anything to go through this country, either as a policy, as a law, it has to go through public participation. And it's very clear in the pillars of the Vision 2030 that it will be people-driven. It's not about an individual. Okay. It's not about a professor. It's not about a planner. It's not about, well, he referred to something, district officers, which we no longer have. So I think he's having problem between differentiating the new constitution and the old constitution. So this one will be people-driven. That means someone in Lunga Lunga, just as someone in Turkana, just as someone in Kajiado, will have an input in this one. And that's the way the Constitution wanted. We drafted the Constitution, passed it overwhelmingly, because we felt when it comes to those experts, the experts normally come from one area because of the advantages they've ever had. It will be very difficult for somebody in Mount Kenya, where there is no ocean, to think about whether the treasures under the seabed of the Indian Ocean. And that's why this Vision 2060 stands alone. Two, Jesse, to conclude, there is also something which is very important. You remember, while we would have achieved 66%, even more, or put it probably 80, 90%, from 2022, when this government came into existence, when President William Ruto came in, we had the big problem of debt for this country. And as Professor Hino says, you cannot go the Singapore dream with heavy debt. You need public-private partnership. You need serious investment. You need economic policies which are long-term. You cannot do all that with the debt, the kind of debt that we inherited. And this one, in this Vision 2060, it is one of the key pillars, key focuses, to see that we move from borrowing, external borrowing, to our own, using our own long-term savings, public partnerships, and investment. But overall, what is very important for me is that this one will encompass everybody. It's not about an individual, it's not about an expert. While they can guide us, but everybody will have an opportunity to say, this is the way I want it. There's nothing politics in it, because as it was His Excellency, the President, put it clearly, it is going to be anchored in law. When it comes to Parliament, Ngongoyo will be there, I'll be there. If it comes at a time when I'll not be there, but certainly there will be a member of Parliament from Kajiado North, there will be a member of Parliament from Matuga, there will be a member of Parliament from the FAR, Lodwar area and whatever. They are going to debate in this, unlike the previous vision, which was just drafted by experts. Why one would want a vision drafted by an expert in this era, I think I read a lot of mischief in that one.